This is the story of a title that originated 1,400 years ago, that spanned one of the greatest empires the world has ever known. This is the story of the Caliph. The year 656. Just a quarter of a century has passed since the death of the Prophet Muhammad and the foundation of the Caliphate. The third Caliph, Uthman, has been murdered by a group of rebels in the capital, Medina.
بعد مقتل عثمان رضي الله عنه كان الذي يسود المدينة هو جو الفوضى. الثوار كانوا يضغطون على علي بن أبي طالب ويقول لهم هذا الأمر ليس لكم وإنما هو لأهل الحل والعقد من المهاجرين والأنصار.
Ali, cousin and son-in-law of the Prophet, yielded to the pressure, becoming the fourth of the Rashidun, the rightly guided caliphs.
He immediately is plunged, far from being a spiritual sort of master, philosopher, poet, theologian, he's plunged into having to cope with a very, very murky political waters.
Kufa, Iraq, bedrock of support for the new Caliph, Ali. Abandoning Medina, he moved his capital here, in the face of a growing threat coming from close to the Prophet himself. Calling for the punishment of Uthman's killers, Aisha, one of the Prophet's wives, and two of his closest companions, Talha and Zubair, gathered an army to do battle with the new Caliph. It came to be known as the Battle of the Camel.
This set the scene for violent conflict between Muhammad's former companions. Ali was victorious and Talha and Zubair were defeated. Aisha withdrew from public life after this defeat.
The Islamic State had fallen into its first civil war. The first, but not the last. Damascus, the Syrian capital. In 634, and after almost 7 centuries under Roman rule, this city was conquered by Muslims. Muawiyah, an army commander, was appointed governor of Damascus, and later the entire province.
معاوية بن أبي سفيان مكث في الشام واليا بحدود 20 سنة فاستطاع أن يصطنع الناس ويعاملهم بطريقة سياسية. هو لم يضيق عليهم وسمح لهم بالعيش كما يراؤون. لذلك الشاميون شعروا بأن معاوية هو الأصلح إليهم.
Muawiyah came from the same family of the Quraysh tribe, the Umayyads, as the murdered Caliph Uthman. He refused to give the oath of allegiance to the new Caliph, Ali.
Many of Uthman's relatives began to demand that Ali hand over those killers for justice. And the center of Umayyad resistance to Ali was Syria, which was governed by a member of Uthman's family, his second cousin, a man called Muawiyah.
In 657, Ali marched northwards to quell Muawiyah's mutiny.
They met at a battle called the Battle of Siffin, which was inconclusive, and they agreed to negotiate. This proved to be a canny decision on the part of Muawiyah, because it split Ali's support. Some of his supporters felt that he shouldn't be negotiating. As the Caliph, he should just fight until he'd established his power.
In January of 661, the dissidents in Ali's army decided to try to wrest power from the elite. They planned to assassinate Ali, Muawiyah, and his ally Amr, the governor of Egypt. But their conspiracy ended with only one victim, Ali, the Caliph.